Welcome, everyone. This election season, TNP's Ministry of Radio is sponsoring a series of voice, chat, and text-based town halls for each candidate. We hope this event is informative, and we encourage you to participate by posting questions in the chat. Given that Yuno has requested that this interview be particularly short, we should get started straight away. Yuno, can you please give us a little history in your background in the region?
Alright, so I think I joined the North Pacific in 2016, as in my friend forced me to join nation states so he could force me to lose to him in wars. Obviously there weren't any wars, and I guess I was joining some raiding regions while keeping my citizenship in the North Pacific. So
I also know that you have extensive experience in other regions like TEP. Could you go into a little bit of detail on that as well?
Right, so I gained delegacy in TEP for a bit. I did a lot of regional telegrams. I made a lot of people endorse each other, and originally there were like 300 endorsements on the previous delegate. I made it to 840 endorsements in my first or second term, so that was fun. And I had a lot of help from Renaissance from the North Pacific. He made the tools, he made the automated telegrams, he made everything possible as long as I wrote the telegram templates myself. So that was amazing. I'm really glad he's in the North Pacific still. And
yeah, so I definitely think it's interesting that, despite the fact that some of our newer nations don't know your background in TEP, you've definitely had experience leading GCRs. So, that's definitely something that most people don't think about. So I don't really know how much you've posted on your campaign thread. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot of detail there. Could you give us a sort of an overview of your vision for the delegacy if you were elected?
Thanks. So personally, I do things a bit differently. Since it's 2020 now, I'm not as invested in the regular traditional mechanics that users are. I'd like to work more on. Okay, so currently there's like 6 Discord servers in the North Pacific. There's the main regional server, the roleplay server, the executive, the games, and the wall server. I'm not really that familiar with wall.
I'm sure there's more too.
In the Discord index, that's the 6 that are listed, and I think the gaming one has a lot of potential. You could recruit people to join gaming and look at games. And personally, there's the regional telegrams that's free. You can let me check how many nations are in the North Pacific right now.
It's like 14,000 or something.
Yeah, it's 17,000.
Oh my gosh.
346.
It's like gone up so much since I last checked.
It's because of the Drew
Apocalypse,
YouTube video. Yeah, so I was thinking, since it's free to mass telegram that many nations, it's worth doing. Like, I saw TEP sent 12 telegrams within a 24-hour time span. I think that's too much, but sending one a day and having the telegrams be more personal or...
Do you think sending that many telegrams, though, like once per day, would lead to like a saturation level?
No, I think as long as the content is different, and it's not that much different from the Northern Light sending regular vote for X, vote for Y in the World Assembly Yeah, if you check your telegrams, it's mostly World Assembly telegrams and not much enough of do X, Y, Z for culture or telling you about a game.
Yeah, that does make sense. I guess the last question that I have for you, because we are very limited on time here, is given your background, what is your opinion on basically the NPA acting to block WA proposals from reaching quorum?
I disagree with that, but it's rating, so I agree with that, and it gives a goal for NPA, but I think there should be more stuff to vote on. And
can you discuss why you disagree with that idea?
Okay, so my reason is, as long as it's not fascism or Nazi or horrible proposals going to vote, then they should let the regions vote. But I haven't really looked into that yet, so
you think
this could change.
More of an ideas thing than a let's just raid them out of existence thing.
Okay.
I don't want to put words in your mouth. I was just sort of asking for clarity there.
Oh, I think if someone spent a ton of money to get stamps to try to get their proposals to vote, I guess we should just let them try it.
Okay, we have only one audience submitted question. This is by Vivanco. This is his main point. He's wondering what your thoughts are on the Agora Act.
Okay, what's in the... Oh wait, I've been voting on that. I think it surpassed.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but what were your opinions on it?
Okay, could you remind me what the Agora Act was?
Yeah, sure. So the Agora Act essentially abolished the position of Attorney General from the North Pacific, which removed sort of our lead prosecutional ability. Instead, delegates are going to appoint prosecutors whenever important cases come up.
Yeah, I remember that part. So I guess it took out someone running for that position so they could prosecute people, but I guess they can still ask the delegate to appoint them if they want to prosecute something specifically, and maybe that gives more chances for more prosecutors, especially for cases they're passionate about.
All right, do you have anything else to add to this interview or anything you wish was brought up?
No, thank you for the interview, and I really appreciate how you did 10 interviews in a day. That was amazing.
Insane,
so.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think we've actually made this somehow 8 minutes long or 9 minutes long now instead of just 5. I'm sure Vivanco will be able to edit it down, including what I'm saying right now. So, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for taking the time to do the interview, and thank you for those who participated in the Agora text. Have a nice day.